Go, 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 going live, 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 live. Hello, ladies and germs. Welcome to The Rigmarole, a live improvised comedy show that's based on your suggestions, where we get these suggestions from you and we create a long-form story of sorts where we use a to signify to one another that we want to start a new idea. We go forwards and backwards in time. We play lots of different characters. If you've never seen our show before, watch for a couple minutes, and if you're smart, you'll catch on. That was mean. Tonight we have the shrugging and the eyebrowsy Marc Little, ladies and gentlemen.
We also have the clapping and self-admittedly mean Kerby Joe Grubb.
I'm a mean, mean man. Now's the portion of the show in which we find our title. As you'll see up top, a temporary title is not the name of the show, but we've got some great suggestions already rolling in from which we will create our title. Please type in some adjectives and nouns. This is the audience participation part of the show, and we're going to get a title going right now. So what do we got, Mr. Little?
Pine tree, sopping, risky, wacky, electric, archway, puppy farts, fantastic, puppy farts.
Doubling up, D-Sure.
Oh, fantastic. Bewildered. Tiger, I was going to say Tigger.
Could be Tiger.
Tiger. Battered, smelly fish. Gerbil.
Oh, welcome, Mr. Dunham.
Uggs.
Multi-passionate.
I have never used the word multi-passionate before.
Oh, Boujie.
Boujie from Roxana. Welcome, Roxana. A new face. Spaghetti.
Oh, spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Woodworker.
Oh my gosh, these are awesome.
Hairy scary bear. Wet. Sour. Kiwi. Loon. Wicker chair.
Oh my gosh.
Green. Coaster. Amused. Water. Vasse.
Okay, guys. Now you're just typing as fast as you can.
Possibly via mouse. Vespa.
You'll never.
Dryer, dark moon. Grody. Frantic. Exotic. Pasta. Stairwell. Neighbor.
Okay, I'm capping it right there.
Noisy. Okay.
Okay.
You pick one, I'll pick one.
Geez, so many great ones, audience members. What do you like, Mr. Little?
The only one I can see right now is noisy.
Oh, right. Well, if you scroll your other section of your screen.
I know, but I've got the thing so I can type.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Let's see. There's too many to go through again.
No. Just pick one, and I'll pick the other one.
Okay, great. Let's go with so many good ones. I'll do Boujie.
Boujie, Bougie, right?
Yes.
Boujie.
We'll say, how about JIE? So it's accurate to what Roxana put in. BOUJIE. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I've never seen it spelled. I've only heard it told.
Yeah, very true. Very true. A Boujie. I saw Woodworker at some point. We're gonna go with that.
Love it already. We don't know what that's going to be, but it is now the title of this episode.
Indeed it is.
Indeed it is. One more question for our lovely audience. Great suggestions, by the way. What was your best thrift store find? What was your best thrift store find? That's a great vocal warm-up. Yeah.
Yes. What was your best thrift store find?
What was your best thrift store find?
What was your best thrift store find? How now?
What was your best thrift store find?
What was your best though?
Good vibes. Good vibes, Babs.
An iron.
Oh, that is good. That is good.
That is good. Yeah, because really, I mean, like a used iron, who cares? It's an iron.
Yeah, an iron's an iron. Ooh,
antique clock. I like that one too.
Yes, I like that very much.
Pasta server.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, black trench coat with a fur liner. Oh, that sounds nice. Canvas drop cloth. Vintage Japanese jewelry box. Soft underwear. Classic Jake Dunham.
So true. I really like my dad's ashes. Oh, a frame. I really like black trench coat with a fur liner.
Beautiful.
It's so specific. Please watch for your suggestions, and even the ones we didn't pick at this moment may show up in the show. Our third and final question for you this evening is:
if your life had a slogan, what would it be? Something along the lines of a slogan. If you don't know what a slogan is, good luck out there.
If you don't know what a slogan is, you got better things to do than watch this.
Yeah, you should Google slogan.
But no, don't leave.
Unless you want to. Hey, we don't need you. Just kidding. Yeah. We love and appreciate you. We love and appreciate you. The show would literally...
Like I literally need you.
It would no longer be a show if you weren't here. Always on a winning streak.
Nice.
I like that. That's a good slogan.
Marie.
Strong slogan.
We're in a strong start.
Strong.
No clue. Great. Love it.
Live fast, live bougie.
Bougie. There's a lot of bouginess going on tonight.
We're getting big bougie up in here.
Oh, it's fine. Let's just keep going. Mr. Dunham.
We don't need no stinking slogans.
We don't need no stinking slogans. Stay cool. Thank you, Bobby. Don't freak out. Quit winning. Quit whining and stop winning.
Oh,
wow. That was
almost kind of fun.
Yeah, they thought about that. What do you like, Mr. Little?
I think I actually do like this one. Quit whining and stop winning. It seems reversed, but we love it. So
yeah. All right. Excellent suggestions. Thank you all so much. I like that. I'd
hike that.
I can read. Swear to God, I can read. I'd hike that. Very funny. Great suggestions, you all. Thank you so very much for tuning in tonight and for being part of our show. Not sure what your suggestions will turn into, but I am sure, and I give you my solemn promise, that they will show up somewhere in this episode of the Rigmarole entitled
A Boujie Woodworker. Theodore was a very particular type of craftsman. He only worked with wood. Theodore had been working with wood since he was a young boy. But his level of craft had become so distinctive, so fantastic, that at this point in his life, Theodore was the most in-demand woodworker in all the land.
Just a second! I'll be with you in a second. You... Mr. Avondale, look, you see me? You see what I'm doing? And you're knocking on my door, and you're looking through my spy hole. Gonna get to you. Do you know how in demand I am, man?
I know you're highly in demand, Peter. And I'm still confused as to why you installed the spy hole in a reverse orientation so I can look at you as opposed to you looking at me. But I'd like to take advantage of it.
I feel bad. You just called me Peter, which is my father's name. I'm Theodore. Mr. Farthingdale, look, you're 93, right? And that's awesome. But I'm just not sure you should be out riding around on your motor scooter. You know what I mean? It's kind of dangerous for a man of 93 who's going all mushy up top.
I'm looking for a cup of sugar. I have a pie to make.
Oh, fucking hell.
And I figured, Tom, here in your woodworking box, you might have a refrigerator full of sugar or whatnot.
Okay, Mr. Farthingdale. All right, I'm opening the door. Come on in, man. Come on in. Sorry.
And Theodore was a kind man. He treated Mr. Farthingdale well despite his late onset dementia at the age of 94.
You've got late onset dementia. I mean, that's pretty clear to everyone who lives here in Hillsdale.
Well, the people have as many grapes as the people need, Peter.
Oh, fucking hell. You know what? In a moment like this, it makes me realise we're all going to end up like you, man. If we live long enough, all our brains are going to go to mush, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, if you don't mind, Kevin, I have an appointment to get to with a bicycle doctor.
My name is Theodore. Can you keep one thought in your head?
Thanks, Tom.
Hey, open up. Hey. Hello, Mrs. Farthingdale. I found your dad again. He's come down to the woodworking shop and was banging on my door, saying, hey, you know, Kevin, calling me by my dad's name, Peter, like, it's messing with my house. I'm in very high demand, you know what I mean? Like, I can't be dealing with mushy brain people, no offense, all day. I've got birds to whittle, and I've got, I got wooden stakes for this whole vampire clan that's not, they're vampire killers. It's like a role play thing. But they're like, we need wooden stakes. Can you get us 200 wooden stakes? So anyway, I'm in demand.
With Theodore, I appreciate you bringing my father back to me.
Okay, he's here in this wheelbarrow. He's fell asleep.
In the wheel?
I don't mean to laugh, but it's, see, look at him. I petted his head a bunch. I started petting his head when I brought him in the shop, and he just went right out. But
isn't he precious? Isn't he precious when he sleeps, Theodore?
Yeah, he's precious. Oh, look at that. The clock I made for you guys.
Well, of course we still have the clock.
Theodore, look at that. That's a good day. Is the bird on the inside, is it still keeping its form? Does it keep its shape?
When you made that bird out of walnut, you remember what you told me, Theodore? I
said it will never lose its
shape.
That's what I said.
And guess what it hasn't done?
Well, it
hasn't lost that shape, Theodore.
Hey, walnut birds, right? I don't know how inside intricate detail on, but walnut birds, they never.
At the time of the consultation regarding the walnut bird clock. Well, Theodore, I'm not completely sold on the idea that the bird needs to be walnut. It's a rather hard.
Here it comes. Look at that! Look at the size of that bird coming out of that clock, man. Are you gonna tell me?
I'm a woman.
I know, but it's common parlance, man. Look, you gotta get with the times, love. It's 1963. You know what I mean? Everyone can be called man now here in our fair city.
Well, that's fair, Theodore. But I guess I will have to take your word for it that this walnut bird is the way to go. You know what? I'm sure in the future I'll thank you.
I'll tell you what.
What?
I'll knock 100 quid off this one, and I guarantee that bird never loses his shape. Eh?
Well, all right then, Peter. Theodore.
Hey, Kelsey. Hey, wake up, love.
Why is it, love?
Wake up, love. Roll your eyes back down out of your head, and I've got a conversation to have with you.
I'm wide awake, love.
Everybody's calling me by my dad's name, and it's really starting to my head. You know what I mean? I've got a lot of work done in the shop. That whole vampire killer crew's in town. I've got lots of steaks to whittle, and I just can't. It's just a lot of pressure.
Well, sweetheart, Theo, everyone has always said you look so much like your father, Peter.
I look exactly like my old man. It's true.
And he's a good-looking man, as are you. So
Babe, can you drink some coffee or something? Like, you need to wake up. Like, I'm trying to have I know it's late, but pip.
Well, you wake me up and I'm laying in bed in the second stage of REM sleep, Theodore.
I'm sorry. I know you're in REM 2 right now. I know you're in REM 2, but I'll let you go back to sleep. I'm gonna pop down to the shop, right? Get a head start on tomorrow's vampire steaks, eh?
At this hour, Peter?
Yes, at this hour, Kelsey. Yes, at this hour. Look,
I'm sorry I just called you your father's name.
Okay, I know, it's been happening a lot. Okay, and even you did it. Even you fucking did it.
You two look a lot alike.
Okay. You know what, Kels? I feel like you know a little too well what my dad looks like. But I mean, we met after he passed. Did you know my dad, Kelsey?
Yes.
And it's just coming up now.
Well, damn REM sleep has got me saying things I would never say.
No, this ain't no REM sleep, Kelsey. Kelsey, it's me, Peter.
Oh, hello, Peter.
Look, I've divorced Theodore's mom, right?
Yeah.
I'm a free agent, right?
I've always found you very attractive and strong, Peter.
Well, ever since I started coming in your flower shop and buying flowers from you, I'll take a bit of a shine to you.
Well, thank you. I guess I should have taken the hint when you bought the roses only to hand them right back directly to me.
Well, you got the hint.
A week earlier. These are beautiful roses. I hope whoever you give them to is very happy.
I'll show you who I'm giving them to.
You just gave them back to me?
They're for you, love. It's nice to meet you. I'm Peter Weatherby, and I'm a blacksmith.
I've seen you around. I heard you were considering getting a divorce very soon.
I love how slow you talk. I love all the time you take. I'm a bit of a fast goer. I'm a bit of a speed talker, and I really need somebody to balance me out.
Well, I could balance you out like a seesaw at a park, sir.
Mr. Wiggle, you know me. I'm Theodore. I'm embarrassed, but everybody's calling me by my dad's name, and I feel like I don't have a strong enough personality. And I heard you've been doing these bourgeoisie classes, and I feel like maybe if I had a better, more of a bougie type of attitude, people would. Are you all right?
I'm quite well, Theodore. I, in fact, just got back from an extended vacation to the south of France.
Ah, well.
I was staying in 5-star hotels, Theodore.
Whoa. Careful with that finger.
And smoking only the finest cigars.
Oh, well, that does sound like a lovely time.
I drink champagne for breakfast regularly.
Hang on. Mr. Wiggles, do you have the DTs, man?
I have the bougies.
Sir, I'm sorry, but we cannot serve you. You have been sitting here at the cafe all day, and we cannot legally serve you any more champagne. And actually, I have to ask you if you can stop blowing the finest cigar smoke in my face. Although it is the finest cigar smoke, it is too much, overwhelms my senses.
These are the same cigars Castro smoked. I had them shipped in from Cuba overnight.
Oh, no. First of all, call me Emperor Castro, okay?
Okay, Emperor Castro.
I know you're new here, okay, in the palace.
It's my third day.
I know. I am Emperor Castro. I know everything. Look, you're in charge of who gets shipped cigars on what day. People petition me constantly to send them personal cigar boxes.
Well, understandable. You have quite a fine collection.
Who is it today? Give me the top 3 on the list.
Well, we have Herman Jones. We have a gentleman named Mr. Wiggles. And there is also a blacksmith named Peter.
It didn't say what the first 2 people do. Did they write what their occupation was, or?
Mr. Wiggles appears to be an expert in bouginess.
Okay.
A bougie life coach.
I like this one. Let's send a box of the finest, my finest collection from the humidor. Go talk to Hubie in the humidor and get the finest from him.
Okay, I'll begin running there now.
Emperor Castro, come again, Castro. No.
Hubie,
What's that?
Hubie, Emperor Castro would like for me. I'm in charge of daily shipments now.
Oh, you just got hired here, huh?
I got a quick upgrade, a quick boost. So, I mean, I'm not doing what you're doing yet. I mean,
I know. I started right where you're at, man. I started right in the which box you give us? Call me Emperor. I know, man. I've been there through the ringer with him.
Yeah, he can be kind of rough.
Don't stuff on my mouth.
Just kind of like a couple leaves. Just it looks like tobacco leaves. Is that you've been dipping in the Emperor's personal collection?
No, a leaf fell off the shelf and hit me on the lip and was like stuck there, and I didn't know. And I was like, I don't have a mirror in here, so thanks.
A mirror who?
You're funny. Did you go to comedy school?
No, but I watched a whole Steve Martin special on the internet one time.
Yeah.
But the resolution was not in HD, so I couldn't memorize all his facial expressions, just all the words.
Oh, okay. That's how I heard comedy gets done, is the memorization of facial expressions. But you're good. I can see all your faces. Hey, I should tell you, the last guy who had your job is now in Guantanamo Bay getting waterboarded every day.
What?
Yeah, like right next door.
Okay. So we got the picture, and you're sure you still don't want to tell us what happened to the Emperor's third cigar? You're sure you don't want to say anything?
I will never tell you nothing. I will never tell you.
Okay, here comes the splish splash.
No, don't call it the splish splash. Are you gonna tie my hand down? Are you gonna tie my hand down?
Nope. Hey. Nope. Stop moving. Just it's time. You stop. It's time for the splish splash. You stop moving. Emperor Castro sends his regards. Splish splash! Splish splash! All in a day's work.
General, I have a couple of announcements to make in terms of terminology here at Guantanamo.
And hot.
We're not going to use the words waterboarding anymore, or torture, and we already knew that. Now we're going to go with splish splash and the ouchies.
I can do that.
Mm-hmm. So if you're pouring water in somebody's mouth and trying to get information. What is it?
Splish Splash and the Ouchies, Master General.
No, it's just Splish Splash. Listen up. You gotta.
Okay.
It's not Master General. Well, who? How did you get it? How did you get this higher rank? What? Are you okay, son?
I used to be the cook. I used to be in charge of meal prepping.
Okay.
Now, sir, I'm in charge of
Oh,
Splish
is this
Splash.
a joke to you?
No, sir, I'm sorry.
Is Guantanamo Bay a joke to you?
No, sir, I will administer Splish Splash with the greatest of severity and clarity.
Splish Splash and torture of all kinds is the Ouchies. Oh, my
Ouchies.
God. Oh, my God.
I will. For everyone who asks, I will have Ouchies.
Send our worst and our darkest to Guantanamo Bay. We can't afford our best and brightest. We got to send our worst and our darkest, okay? Don't record this. I never said this. I was never here.
So, Mr. Wiggles, I was hoping if you could show me how to be bougie.
You see what I'm wearing here?
Oh, that is a nice trench coat, man.
That's right, and it's black. Because
Hey.
black never goes out of style. And do you
No.
see what's on the inside? What's lining it?
What can I oh, wow, that's lovely.
I hope you've washed your hands because this is real fur.
Hey, trust me, my hands are washed and they're finely manicured. I'm a woodworker.
Oh, well, Theodore, I tell you this. Soon enough, people are going to refer to you as a Boujie Woodworker.
I like the sound of that, Mr. Wiggles. Now, I was wondering, once I become bougie, do you think that will mean that other people will take more notice of me and stop calling me by my fucking father's name, who, by the way, found out recently, knew my girlfriend before I met her?
Oh, well, that's no good at all. But to your original question, yes, I do think this will solve your issue. There's been many a person whose name would escape us. But once they became bougie, their name could not leave us.
I like the sound of that, Mr. Wiggles.
As do I.
When I saw that you were a wiggler on your profile, I was like, uh-oh, this one looks like trouble.
Trouble is my middle name.
and I know your profile says Mr. Wiggles, but what's your real name?
You can call me Montclair or Monty for short.
What's your real name?
Montclair.
Oh, it is. Okay. I thought you must have memorized comedy faces and was just doing some of Steve Martin's old bits or something.
That's hilarious. Actually, I knew someone who would do Steve Martin bits, but he only had the ability to watch the videos in less than HD on a poor Wi-Fi connection. So all he could memorize were the jokes and not the faces.
Montclair, are you okay if my wiggles sort of come and go? If I'm not like a full-time wiggler, was that going to work for you? Because if not, I'll just go right now.
No, Penelope, I would never judge someone for a lack of wiggles. I would only support them because that's how the bougie are. That's how we live our lives, Penelope.
You're so bougie. This is the bougiest restaurant I've ever even been invited to, much less bought a whole champagne buffet at.
Absolutely. Now it'll be proven by the waiter. Hello?
Sorry.
Anyone more caviar? Or more Chateau Mont Grand?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, they're coming back.
But for you, miss,
I will like, yes, I will have more of all those things that you said.
well, here is the Chateau Mongrel.
Mr. Wiggles went into serious training with Theodore, showing him all the wiggliest, most bougiest ways that anyone has ever known. This was the 60s, so lots of motor scooters were going by, and a lot of people were smoking and saying ciao, even though they weren't from Italy.
Then, when you wear a monocle, Theodore, people understand that you mean business. And since I've donned a monocle, I've felt my personal status raised by at least 12 basis points.
Oh, well, okay. You got to explain this whole basis point system to me, because I didn't realize that bougie-ness had like a basis point system to it. This sounds, I like the sound of this.
Theodore, simply judging by how you're looking at that monocle,
it keeps falling out. I can't squish it in my... Isn't there some kind of holder for it? Do I have to squish it in my eye socket? Because that's hard.
Theodore, whatever works for you, my young friend.
I got it.
Because bouginess comes down to the eye of the beholder.
Oh,
yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's profound, man. All right, I'm gonna write that down. Bouginess. Sorry, what is it? Comes down to the eye of the beholder.
Oh, that's exactly right. That's exactly right, Theodore. Now,
Hey.
actually, if you could make me a wooden burned sign that has the same words on it, because I know you're a woodworker.
Wooden burnt side. So you're talking about Bernies. That's what we call it, Bernies in the industry, right? I could make
you are bougie. You have your own word for something.
Is that bougie?
That's very bougie.
Oh, hang on, I'm having a weird olfactory sense memory. What? Wait, where did you get those cigars?
Fidel Castro.
My father used to smoke boxes of the finest cigars sent to him directly from Emperor, where he signed his letters, Emperor Castro.
That's why the band on this says E.F. Castro? Oh!
Wait, did you know my father?
Yes.
Are you sure? You say that with such tentative voice.
Yes.
That's better.
And over the next several hours, and even stretching into days, and then almost right up to the precipice of a week, Theodore learned the bougie ways, and he learned about the connection with his father, and he learned different ways to say yes that would either convince people that you were saying yes or that you wouldn't. He learned about the base system of bouginess, and the way that if you held a monocle in your eye and looked down on people, you were able to be more classy than them. And that's what Theodore really wanted. As well as a black trench coat with a fur liner.
Welcome into the trench coat shop.
Hello, Amos.
Hello.
You don't recognize me?
I see a lot of people.
I'm not... Oh, I thought you were about to call me Peter. Sorry. Gave it up.
Theodore.
You've
grown.
You old ton of shit, you turned into a real fat pile of shit, didn't you?
You old bag of rat's asses. I'll tell you.
I am that indeed.
I really have turned into a pile of shit, but that's what'll do to you, just living in a black trench coat shop all your life.
You're happy, man, and I can tell that. I saw your wife at the bakery the other day. She's a real sack of doorknobs, isn't she?
Well, that's why else would you find her at the bakery, huh? She's there 5 days a week buying a new cake, that old tub of lard.
All right, well...
I need cake. I need cake.
Mrs.
I-
Wilson, Mrs. Wilson.
I need
I
cake.
told you, Dr. Covington spoke to me and he said, I can't sell you no more cakes.
The cakes are so good.
No, I can't sell you no more cakes.
They have flavor. And
I know, it's why we make them. You're not telling me nothing about cakes that I don't already know.
made of flavor.
Look at you. You've completely. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh at you, love.
I
But
need
you've completely lost. Like you're mostly cake now.
flavor.
You're mostly cake.
I need cake.
Let's go eat your mum. She's mostly cake now.
I wish you wouldn't say that about my mum. She's not. Of course, she eats a lot of cake, but we can't eat her. Are you crazy?
All the kids at school, throw the ball back. What's wrong with you? Wow, you've got delayed reactions, man.
Well, that's why I never got into sport.
I never got into sport either. I thought I had to be sports because I'm a boy. Did you not have to be sports if you're a boy?
No, my mum and dad never made me get sports. My dad was too busy in the coat shop, and my mum was always at the bakery.
I like that one there. Hey, that looks like it's bougie. But have you got any fur liners? Maybe a mink?
Oh, you're looking for something truly bougie, huh?
Yeah.
Follow me to the back of the shop. This is where I keep all the real goods, Theodore.
Oh my God!
Watch your feet.
Look at your collection of swords. What's going on back here, man?
Well, there was a time in my life when my wife first got into cake.
Back in the early pre-cake era, hey?
Yeah, that's right. And the only way to fill the void of my wife eating so much cake. I'm sorry, it makes me emotional.
I can see it busts you up. I see it bust you up. I'm sorry what I said about her being a sack of doorknobs and a mostly cake now.
No, but you're right. And I filled that void with vintage collectible swords. And those are what you see here, Theodore. Those are what you see here.
Mr. Wiggers told me that when I see somebody experiencing emotion, I'm supposed to look down on them and be aloof.
Okay.
I'm having a hard time, man, because your story, I've known you guys since middle school.
Middle school, indeed it was, Theodore. And you've always been there for me like a piece of rye toast to the crust.
No, I love him. And I'm going, his name is Montclair Wiggles. Yes, I'm
His
Boujie.
name is Montclair Wiggles.
Yes, his name is Montclair Wiggles. And you can't stop me, Mom. Your wheelchair doesn't go fast enough to catch me.
Don't you ever claim that I lack the speed due to my condition.
You don't even need it. You sit in it because you're lazy. What, Mom? I'm leaving.
That's true.
I'm leaving, and don't stand up and try to chase me past the threshold of the front door because I'm leaving and I'm never coming back. And you see, he makes me want to wiggle all the time.
You would threaten your mother who's in wheelchair by choice. With leaving.
WCBC is not a good thing, Mom. It shouldn't be acceptable, okay? Drinking champagne and smoking the finest Cuban cigars and having beluga caviar, that is life, not sitting in a wheelchair by choice.
My sweet daughter, one day in the future, there is a percentage chance that my legs will stop working. So why even bother? How dare you leave a woman who's in wheelchair by choice? How dare you?
A lot of people just choose to a lot of lazy people who don't like walking, and that's an option. I mean, you're the laziest patient I've ever seen or had. I have other patients to see today, and if you can't stay conscious during your consultation, so anyway, it's wheelchair by choice, WCBC. You can that's an option for you, but
does it come with someone to push me?
You'd have to hire somebody for that. I'm a medical doctor, and I can't have you coming in to making appointments every week to say, how can I use less muscles? This is not a medical problem, okay?
In my mind, one day, my legs may not work. It's just due to natural aging in the future.
No, they'll stop working quicker if you never use them. I told you have to use it or lose it. Use it or lose it. Okay, I want you to think about something, okay?
Okay.
Quit whining and stop winning. Okay? Maybe if that's your mantra, your daughter won't go off to live a bougie lifestyle and she would push you around in a wheelchair. Or maybe you wouldn't even want to sit in a wheelchair all day because that's not for you.
Doctor, I seem to be at an impasse in my life. For a moment, I was almost going to choose against the wheelchair, but actually, on second thought, I think I'll take it.
I don't sell wheelchairs. I don't know what you think a medical doctor does. I'm sorry. I'm laughing because this is crazy. You're a crazy person, and you need to see a psychiatrist, I think, because I can't help you with a problem that doesn't exist.
I actually went to a hypnotherapist last week.
Oh, okay. See, okay. Well, you know what? That's not medical science.
At the sound of my voice, you will awaken.
Did you say something? I just woke up.
Hi. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very good, Gloria. How are you feeling?
Notice anything different about the way your brain is working?
I have a desire to not stand.
Lay down on this chaise lounge.
Okay.
Hey, yeah, that's right. Monaco, Kane, that's right, people.
You are extremely bougie, Theodore. You're a whole new man.
What was my name?
Theodore?
What was my name?
Theodore!
Who's Peter?
I can't recall.
Yes.
Oh my!
You hear that, dead dad? You fucking dead fucker! You are the deadest dad ever, and no one will ever remember your dead name as long as I'm woodworking in this town.
I appear to be rolling over in my grave. Huh. Probably nothing.
Peter, get in here. Hey, it's God.
Hey, God!
What's happening down in your grave there, bud?
I was rolling over in it.
Why? What's going on? I got a lot of things to create.
It started with my ears burning, and that kind of brought me back to a sentient state. And you know how they say if your ears are burning, someone's talking about you. And I got a very distinct vibe. A vibe came over me, and I was like, I think it's my son. I think my son is saying something that would make me roll over in my grave.
Did Theodore.
My boy Theodore. Yep. Mhm.
Yeah, the woodworker.
Yeah. Well, he's
All right.
the last I checked.
I'll send the Holy Ghost down to see what he's doing.
Okay.
Oh, fucking hell, man! Hey, are you here for the vampire steaks?
I don't eat red meat.
Okay. It's kind of late to be coming by the woodworking shop. Can I help you with something?
I'm a messenger from God.
Okay, sure.
Do you recall what you said about your father when you went to the pub the other day?
Well, it's kind of a long story, but I've been sort of trying to make my own name for myself, and I do regret that. I screamed at the heavens about him being dead, and yeah. How do you know that? Hang on, are you from God for real?
I'm sure you're familiar with the phrase "rest in peace."
Fucking floating? Oh my god! What? Yeah, I'm familiar with the. I'm sorry, it's unnerving when you turn sideways like that. I'm having a hard time concentrating.
I am the Holy Ghost, Theodore.
No, yeah, I gathered.
And I ask that you let your father rest in peace.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make my own name. Okay, I won't scream to the heavens anymore. I swear to God. Oh, fuck.
We ask that you don't. And please.
Wait, was that blaspheme though? No, because I do swear to God. You know, so that wasn't blaspheme, right?
All we ask is that you meant it.
Hey! What's it like being a ghost?
Oh,
Oh,
pretty good. Cold sometimes.
Dad. Sorry, I yelled about everything, and can you hear me?
I can hear you, Peter. Just kidding. You're Theodore. I'm Peter. I had to get you one time for disturbing my rest.
Are you not allowed to have an accent when you're dead?
You don't need one anymore.
Oh, right.
Accents are a cumbersome earth thing.
Hey. Where's the? Did you pick up the steaks?
I know. That's what I was just gonna. I know.
Hunt?
Trust. I went by the shop. He wasn't there.
Stringy, look, man, you got one job in the vampire hunter cult. You got one job. What is the deal, man?
No, Clayton. I swear, I went to the shop and I was like, I knocked on the door.
That's first of all, it's Grand Master Clayton.
Grandmaster Clayton. I know. Grandmaster Clayton. I will
Don't do it with weak feet. Gotta go full vampire hunt. Thank you.
Grandmaster Clayton.
Yeah, what?
I swear, Stringy, went down and I was doing my best. I went to the Boujie Woodworker's shop and I adamantly requested the steaks, but he was not there. So no one was there to hear my adamant requests.
Look, man, do you want to get in the Guinness Book of World Records for killing being the first people and to kill the most amount of vampires ever in the 1960s, or do you want to not?
You know I do. You know I do. That's literally when I was 14 and they asked me to stand up in front of class. Back when he was 14. Hey, everyone. I know a lot of you, want to be firefighters and doctors. And I think all that stuff is super cool. But I've had a singular dream ever since I read Count Dracula when I was in 4th grade, years ago. All I want to do is hold the Guinness Book World Record for being the #1 vampire staking slayer.
Okay, sorry. Okay, class, settle down. I probably should tell you, like Guinness covers things like tallest man and highest jump. I think you got a couple of hurdles there. Hey, far be it from me, your teacher, to squash any dreams, but you'd have to first prove that vampires exist, because they are a fictitious thing, and then you would have to go ahead and kill them.
Mr. Melvinstein, I will prove to you one day, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not the next day, maybe not when I'm 15, maybe not when I'm 16, maybe not the next.
Mr. Melvinstein. Mr. Melvinstein, he stabbed me with a pencil. He tried to stab me with a pencil in my heart. He thinks that I'm a vampire.
What do you mean, thinks, Kevin?
I'm not. What's happening right now?
I'll get them all.
Okay. Gather around, vampire hunters of the night. Now is the witching hour, when churchyards yawn and hell itself breathes contagion to this world. Now could I drink hot blood and do such bitter business as the day would quake to look upon. That's Hamlet. That's propers to Hamlet for that one, and Billy Shakespeare. Okay, do we all know the plan? Jalisa. Yeah, I know the plan. I know the plan it.
Jalisa, Jalisa's always on top of the plan. She's number one plan holder in my book.
Stringy, where are the stakes? Where's the steak? You got we've been over. Did you not get the stakes yet?
Okay, I'll go back.
Look, bruv, I've had a bit of a night, a bit of a ghost of Christmas past, Holy Ghost visited from the grave, talking to my dad kind of night, and I'm not done with all your steaks yet. I'm fucking sorry, man. I've got 10. Do you think 10 will be enough? Because I don't know if you're really going to use one.
Theodore, you don't understand.
Please step back. You're standing on my rug. That's a really nice bearskin rug. I can't have you standing on it, okay?
That is a very nice rug. Did you hunt that yourself?
Well, as a member of the Boujie Society, I have people hunt it for me, but I'm there in a helicopter looking down on the hunt.
That's actually very impressive. Theodore, obviously you're a very bougie man, and obviously my problems are smaller than yours, but I'm begging you, my friend, please, we need this Guinness World Record, and 10 steaks is certainly not enough.
All right, you know what? Fast forward. Let's do this.
Okay.
And they did it. They carved the shit out of those steaks just as fast as they could.
And stringy steaks were not anywhere near as vampire killing as Theodore's were, but it didn't matter because everybody knows vampires don't exist and they weren't going to get used that night anyway.
Okay. Stringy is back. And it is now time for the hunt.
I'm back. And guess what? It's time for the hunt.
That's what I just said, Stringy. What? Dude, are you sure you're up to this tonight? Because I can't have a loose member of the chain link out there.
I'm definitely up to it. And I think I actually made some of these steaks myself. So we're gonna be double good. There's 100% chance we break this world record tonight.
It is tonight where we're going to get into the Guinness Book of World Records. Now, do we have Guinness on the line? Are they there?
Yeah, Guinness here.
Guinness, are you on speakerphone? Good.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Hey,
Mr.
good morning.
Stevens, representative.
Good morning.
Sorry, I'm sorry, you were talking? What? I'm sorry, what?
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Okay.
How are you?
I'm doing good. We're about to go on a vampire hunt. So, 2 points of order. First of all, thank you for being here. I know they always have someone who's always ready to take down records, and Guinness is a profound book of records, and it is the finest of its kind.
Yeah, thank you. What time is it there?
Oh, it's time for the hunt. So it's 8:15. The sun has gone down here in Brisbanedale, and we know that this is the epicenter of where all vampires come from.
8:15? It's 3:30 here.
Lars, be quiet. I'm trying to sleep. I know you have to work, and take down records, but can you just be quiet? I'm trying to sleep in here.
Sweetheart, I have to engage in small talk.
It's 3:00.
I know, but sweetheart, haven't you ever heard of polyphasic sleep? There's actually the world record holder for polyphasic sleep. There's a man named Stuart Townsend, and he did it very well.
I am loving that you are so into your Guinness. You are a very hard worker.
I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay. Just don't wake up Grandpa.
let me give you a kiss on the cheek, and I will be back to bed as soon as I can.
Okay.
Okay.
This is our whiskery. Whiskery.
Burning the midnight oil.
I'd hike that. I'd hike it up all the way to the top because that's the bougie way to do things. And I'm Theodore, the woodworker. Here in the 1960s, we're doing all the greatest woodworking down here at your local woodworking shop. I'm sorry, can we cut?
Let's go ahead and cut that.
I just feel like I need a script. I don't really know.
No, as per my style of filmmaking, Theodore, I just want to hear you speak from the heart. And as long as it is from your heart, up, through, and out of your mouth, I can't imagine anything goes wrong.
All right.
People connect with honesty. So
Okay,
be honest.
All right. Am I coming off bougie enough? Because I really want this to be my bougie coming out commercial.
Yeah. Take it up more.
The demons stalk the night. We know that they are somewhere, most likely in this graveyard wooded area ahead.
Hey.
Do we have everybody? Did we lose someone?
I think we lost someone.
Oh, forget her. Let's go.
She's a liability now. Did you bring any water?
I just drank. No, I drank the last of my water before I left.
I didn't bring any water. You didn't bring any extra?
I'm feeling super thirsty too. Maybe we should just head back to the lodge.
Or I thought I saw a spigot at the entrance of the graveyard.
Whoa! What's that?
It's like a hose thing.
No, that. What? It looks like there's a ghost coming out of that woodworking shop. What?
Oh my God!
It's a vampire! It's a vampire! Get it! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him!
Holy Ghost. It's God. Where you at, bud? Oh, what happened?
You never believe this.
What happened?
I was down on earth and coming out of Theodore's woodworking shop.
Yeah, handling the whole thing with Peter, the blacksmith, yeah?
Yeah, of course. You sent me down there. You said, Holy Ghost, go take care of this. I went down there and I got staked because I thought I was a vampire.
No!
I swear to God.
No!
Yeah.
Emperor Castro and Hitler too! Ah!
Wow, I never heard that one. Is that a new one?
No, I just started saying dictators and killers' names as like a curse because I never know what to say because I feel weird saying my own name.
Oh, that makes sense. How
did you get stabbed with a stake? Wait, does that have something to do with the way it was carved?
It was made out of walnut. It really holds its.